What up, everybody? It's your boy Say the King up in this motherfucker, man. Back with another video. As you can see from the thumbnail and the title, man, Rich Homie Quan dies at the age of 34. It's crazy, man. I hate to make these type of videos because if I do, that means that brother done lost his life. But damn, man, they saying it's, to an overdose. I guess the positive would be he ain't died of no gun violence, but the end result is he still lost his life, man, to an overdose, man. And it's crazy because, like, with all the shit with fentanyl going on around and everything, like, you would think, like, these people will be way more cautious or just not be doing drugs. But, ain't no telling what kind of demons he was fighting or what kind of addiction that he couldn't overcome, obviously, that led to his death. But it just sucks because dude was really talented, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lifestyle, Walk Through, those is like two of my favorite songs. I listen to Lifestyle every fucking weekend when I'm drinking. That's one of the songs I like to play on my drunk playlist. Walk Through was the very first song that I would play when I get on the treadmill and go to the gym. When I used to go to the gym, your boy getting kind of big now. But he had other hits. Ooh, Feeling Some Type of Way. Like, the dude had at least 5-6 hits, 4-5 hits, you know what I'm saying, that he could have performed for the rest of his life, especially overseas where they love you more than they do in America sometimes when they feel like you fell off, you know what I mean? But, like, hopefully that brings more awareness to drugs and the ending result of what could be the end result of doing drugs. Like, I try to tell my son and my daughter, who are, grown adults, like, my oldest son, nah, not so much. He barely smoked weed, but my daughter, she don't do no drugs or nothing like that. She smoked weed too, but, she seems more impressionable than my oldest son is. And I used to tell her, like, hey, when you and your boyfriend is hanging out or whatever, do not be doing no pills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, like, I can't judge nobody for whatever drug habit they got. I used to be addicted to ecstasy. When I first came back from Iraq in 2003, like, nigga, I never tried drugs before other than weed, but I don't consider weed a drug. But, I didn't realize I was dealing with PTSD at the time. And I remember the first time I took ecstasy, the feeling that I had was just a euphoric feeling. And it was just a feeling that I was trying to chase every time I took ecstasy, to the point where I was addicted to that shit from the end of 2003 until the end of 2005 when I moved back to California from Germany. But the difference is between now and then is this is the early 2000s, and this is in Europe where the drugs were way more pure, you know what I'm saying? And even when I got back to California, I tried doing ecstasy, and that shit was just, like, not the same. I did not see the hype. I moved back during the height of the hyphy movement where everybody was popping thizzles, you know what I'm saying? But the feeling that I had doing those was like I was really on drugs, not like a euphoric feeling that I had when I first when I was doing it in Germany, you know what I mean? And what I really come to realize is that in Germany, I was probably taking what we call now, what is that shit called? Like MDMA, but it's a Molly, you feel me? Really, I was probably taking pills that were full of Molly, because the same effects that I've heard people describe taking that, I've never tried it, is what, I was experiencing. Now, go back to California, they pressing up anything in them shits. I was up all night grinding my teeth, and it didn't feel good like when I was in Germany and I just wanted to party and dance all night, you know what I mean? Anyways, man, like nowadays I don't even take, over-the-counter medication. Like, I recently hurt my back, and it took me like 4 or 5 days just to go get some Aleve, you know what I mean? I forgot to even take that shit today because my back still hurt. But that's just how anti-pill I am, way before fentanyl even became a thing. But it's like, y'all got to be more careful out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that, speaking of Lifestyle, that Thug is right now fighting for his life on trial, and now Rich Homie Quan is passed, and they got one of the biggest hits of the 2010s. But anyways, man, it's sad, you know. And another thing that's sad is that, you know, you can't prepare when you're gonna die, so there's no time to put your affairs in order. You know what I'm saying? Like his girl, I heard the 911 tape today, and I'm just like, first of all, TMZ is like, they have no kind of moral filter. The dude ain't even been dead 10 hours yet, and they already putting out his 911 call. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just to hear his girl, like, damn, describing the scenes, like, damn, she was taking her son to school, which means her son probably seen his dad dead and didn't even realize it, thinking that he was asleep. And, you know, now that whole family got to scramble and figure out shit and finances and all this other stuff. But, you know, hey, hopefully this brings some awareness to people who are still doing drugs. I hope y'all get over that. I hope y'all fight y'all's addictions and find other ways to fight y'all's demons, because I got demons myself. I just don't resort to drugs. But yeah, anyways, man, I ain't gonna make this video too long. RIP to Rich Homie Quan. You left us with some good music, man. And you know, it's sad that he gonna probably make more money in his death than he was making the last couple years while he was alive off of his music. He gonna gain 200,000 more followers, which I don't ever understand why people follow people when they just die and you wasn't following them before. What you waiting on them to come back down from heaven and make a fucking post or something? That's retarded shit. But anyways, man, like I said, RIP Rich Homie Quan. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. King.